Well, I started making money. I was in the top 1% of the eBay people when I was like 19, and they flew me down to DC to lobby in Congress. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a lobby. You look a little skeptical of me. You don't believe my story?
I believe your story. It's
Yeah.
just surprising. So
Yeah.
you were 19 and you went to go lobby Congress?
Yes. So basically, they invited their top 1% sellers to DC. And then at that time, they were going to try to impose sales tax on eBay or whatever the hell they were going to do. And they opened up a DC office, and they wanted their top sellers to lobby, in Congress to tell them this is going to hurt whatever. All right. So they'd have us go with the assistant of Chuck Schumer and the assistant of whoever. And it was cool. I got to go to the Capitol building. I got to go to this and that. And that was a great experience. But I was, to answer the original question, I was in the top 1% making money. I should have raised my prices. But again, I kept my prices too low because I'm like, how can people afford jewelry? It just didn't have the mentality. You know what I'm saying? I came to America in 1993, and I opened up the business in 2004. Okay. So I was born in Baku, Azerbaijan. It was the Soviet Union at that time. People weren't thinking about business. People weren't thinking about nothing. But I knew it could happen here, and I was making money. And then I made a couple of mistakes. Lost control of my business, and I had to backtrack for a long time.
How do you lose control?
I was building a business around my friends. I was an employer. I just hired my friends, and then that ruined the relationship, and then they got replaced, and then the people that I had to replace them with began to steal, and there was credit card fraud, and I lost money. And then in order to fight that off, I had to do a bunch of other nonsense. And I had another friend from Florida come up and help me out, but by the time we structured the business, I was in debt. So then I had to do this, and I had to do that, and I had to do this, and I had to do that. And people were stealing is really what it was. You know what I'm saying? And I was too naive.
How did they steal from you?
Too stupid. How'd they steal? You know what I'm saying? You picked up this ring right? Right? Or I picked up this ring from you. You're the wholesaler. I'm me. I picked up this ring, and I picked up that ring and that ring. And then you bill me for an extra ring, and I didn't check the bill.